Hey everyone, back with some more BGA gameplay on this Sunday. We don't have a Gladys this week, she has gone to bed early, so we're just going to start off with a quick game of Castle Combo. Not one that we normally play on stream, but I don't know, climbing a little bit in it. We are 4 points away from gold, so we'll see if we can hit gold with a win here. Hello Gut Gold, congratulations on your 500 rating. I did see the message, the announcement. Hello Justin, going very well. Oh, we hit a strong opponent as well, 1600 elite. And we are first player here. So I think Mercenary is just a card that you basically build your whole game around. So I feel like starting with it can't be too bad. There's a lot of purple things here as well. To go with our red and gold start. So I feel like can't really go wrong with this. Especially because I would say my opponent's likely to start with a double red, meaning we can get the gold and purple straight afterwards. Maybe they take the gold and purple to sort of block us, but then we have the Cardinal up here as a second move. I feel like it's going to be pretty tough to block us, actually. The Monk is not amazing, but it gives us a nice purple shield, a key, and 4 points at the minute at least. Probably more. And the Mercenary is pretty nice. You know, you get 2 money back straight away. A pretty damn good card. So the cost 6 is a bit misleading because you always get 2 back. That's a very high point ceiling. Hello, Harbinger. No suit today. It's very rare that I go to weddings, so that is my wedding suit. But no, I did not have a wedding to attend today. Maybe the next time someone hits 900 ELO in Ark Nova, I'll wear a suit. I'm not sure anyone's that close at the moment. Okay, no, they're here. They do exactly what I expect. Oh. The freaking beekeeper. I kind of feel like I have to take that now. I mean, it's still pretty good for us, but it does mean our opponent likely blocks the monk. This has an 18-point ceiling. It already gives 4 points by itself minimum. And it is a yellow shield for us. So it's still fine, but it does leave... I just can't give the opponent the beekeeper when they already have a pouching ability here, whatever you want to call it. The beggar, not too interesting. I mean, they would surely have to take the monk out of everything here. Maybe they spend a key and kill... Oh, wow, really? The vicar could also be an option for us. I think either way we are spending a key. Unless we really want to get 6 points per missing. But I don't think so. It's pretty damn expensive at the moment. The beggar's not that good either. Maybe we do just go down and start with the monk. I mean, now it's worth 6 points. It does leave us a little bit poor. But the beggar shouldn't be that interesting. Oh, it was the vicar that we were looking at. Yeah, maybe we do just start with this. It gives us gold back. It gives us a purple shield. We just want to put it away from the monk. The monk's probably going to go on the left here, or the right, whichever. So maybe it can sit up here. Key per missing color. That is probably interesting for the opponent. Does shove it back up here. 10 if red is missing. That's useless for both of us. 3 keys, 6 per missing. I think we can probably do pretty well with this card. It's a little bit less expensive now because we did just get 3 money from the Vicar. We do need a lot of money, so maybe we do have to flip a couple of cards, but that's not the end of the world. That will just increase the number of endgame points we get with this, and it's a purple shield for us. It was just coincidental. Monk now gives us 3 keys and 6 points still. We do kind of need some more red shields for the mercenary now. Hello, Toby Scove. We do spend a key to get this. The beggar still shouldn't be that interesting for the opponent. They have 0 purple. Are they interested if we move the messenger back up here? Maybe. Should we just take the money on offer here? Because this is basically equal amount of points. We just get less keys. Yeah, I mean, the opponent shouldn't be interested in either, but maybe if we just leave this down here. Maybe they just kill the monk. We can probably live with that. Ooh. Militiaman. That would be okay for us for the red shield. That should be pretty good for them. Oh, I'm surprised they kill it. But okay. Gives them 2 keys, 2 purple shields. And I guess the thing is it moves the messenger upwards. Executioner. That's a lot of money it gives. 7 money. Very few points. A reasonable amount of points, I guess. Actually, how good is the patron? Not that good. I mean, 15 points is not bad, but it's a bit less than 15 because we need 12 leftover money, and it takes a lot of that money. Whereas the executioner gives us back a ton of money, and it's a red shield, but it gives basically no points. We have to spend a key to get it as well. But the red shield is 7 points for us. We could also look at the Baker, which is some money and shields, but nowhere near as good. I think we'll just take 7 money while it's here, as we are running out of time. Hello, Grok. Yes, hope everyone had a nice weekend. Mine's been pretty good, pretty eventful. Had the wedding on Friday. Actually didn't have board games yesterday, but today did go out for dinner as well. A pretty eventful weekend. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is just perfect. Don't have to think too much. 6 points per 3 of the same. We already have 3 yellows, 3 reds. This is just going perfectly for our build. Placement, I don't quite know, but probably there. They do have a lot of discounts. It doesn't seem like they have a lot of points. They're already committed to flipping 1 card over. Yeah, back in the top 20 for Arena. Haven't been going too hard off stream. Haven't been playing too many games yet. I am jealous, though. I love a good storm, but I feel like we haven't had a good storm where I live, at least, for quite a while now. We were looking at the Baker. There's no purple tags. Baker is just quite a bit of money, 3 points, and a lot of keys. So, I mean, I feel like it's just a good amount of points. And we can still get the 3 points from placement. Any purple shield is worth a lot for us. Any purple shield is worth 13. So that is something we're going to be mindful of. This is the final round. It's probably worth killing these just for the chance of getting a purple shield. Any purple is, yeah, 13 points minimum. Unfortunate. Key per single shield is a lot. 2 per silver is not a lot. Terrible. 1 point per key is actually pretty good as well. We do lose 6 points here. We need 12 leftover money, so we do lose a few points for buying this. It gives us 1 key, but it's worth 11. I can't math it out right now, but I feel like it's probably pretty decent for the opponent as well. So we have a few low scorers. I mean, are they just going to take a flipped card? Surely a flipped card is better than anything they can get. We have 10 leftover money. Well, I'm actually confused as to why they're not taking a flipped card. Unless they've done the math and they can see they're too far behind to catch up. I feel like their scoring is not that bad. Do have some big scorers and 11 keys. 93. Can't be upset about 93. They have a 0-pointer here, but they have a couple of big ones as well. 85. Wow. Nice. They were high rated as well. I just think we're pretty unblockable. Like, the Mercenary is such a strong card, and then we just got all of the red and yellow to go with it, which means we could focus on getting a lot of endgame points from this dude as well. The general's pretty good. Yeah, I just feel like couldn't really be stopped. There is a large amount of luck factor in Castle Combo. Hello, Christian. Hello, Tobiko. 5-3 hype. I feel like the last couple of Sundays have been really good, so we're probably overdue for a loss or a losing day. Especially last week was last week the undefeated one? I feel like the week before that was also really good. So yeah, we probably are overdue for a couple of losses. And Scientist Omni is a really good Ark Nova player, so wouldn't be surprised at all if this is a loss. Commercial Harbor, so sunbathing sponsors, is completely useless. Clever Cards is okay. Kiosk Build or Build over Rock Water. I still rate Kiosk Build higher, I think. I mean, on this map, Build over Rock Water could be useful given how cramped the map is, but the thing I do like about Kiosk Build is always connecting to the harbor, even if you want to build a 3 or a 4 size. Monkey Do is close. I'll wear a suit for Monkey Do. Really can't complain about this. I mean, Herbivore matching Base Project. Okay, Base Project's a triple species, so that's kind of tough. But Herbivore with a breeding program, very good Herbivore to start with as well. Stalk for release potential, but probably just going to be sold. Or pouched. Specialized species favorite zoo. Okay, favorite zoo. Hello, McBoys. Yes, the koala bear. Very hard to go wrong with this start, I think. It's such a straightforward game plan. And we even have a good sponsor to go with it. Koala also helps with science library. Oh, goodness. Oh, crap. That's quite bad. That's in range for the opponent. I mean, they should snap that up first move. Oh, red panda. We can just sell the stalk. Especially if both of us are doing cards, it could be a really quick break. Oh, no. Not snapping up Arky? What? Feeling pretty good about that then. Okay, Australia should be pretty damn uncontested, but how ruined is our game plan if we don't get it? Because we have the red panda as a backup option now. And we can play it while still getting Asia and Archaeologist and Science Library. I feel like this is better for our action order. Maybe we just plan to get Australia Partner Zoo next move. Or maybe they have a round 1 project. Oh, they did. Oh, they have Mark Animals. Okay, that's a really good first pick. And they do use Build Over Rockwater to touch the harbor. Interesting. There is a potential they just grab hand size here and break 5. Maybe we look to play the koala first. Okay, it seems like round 1 project they want. Vulture release? Yeah, I mean, we lose out on a bit of value for not pouching. It means the koala is slightly worse on Commercial Harbor. Round 1 release is pretty good, though. They get to mark just the reptile. There's no way they break away their worker, so... to clever or not? We probably should clever build out of the way. It just makes sense to, right? We can still afford the koala. Then we just break the move straight after. Koala break 5. They do their release, but then their Asso starts at 1 next round. Meaning they should have basically no income, whereas our income's pretty good. Then we got to think about what we want. I think with Archaeologist, we for sure want 2 CP Worker. Because then it's just easy to times 2 Assos and spend both our workers. And we probably want 2 sides to be able to trigger Archaeologist during the breaks, so it's very easy to times 2. But there's also the idea of snapping up migration recording. Oh, it's a large animals project, so they do have income, but they take 5 money anyway. Interesting. And upgrade build. I mean, that makes sense with Build Over Rockwater. I feel like it's definitely an action card that you do want upgraded. I mean, with Archaeologists, I still love our position, though. And the breeding program. Migration is a little bit scary. The thing is, with the breeding... Okay, we can actually pick it up here. Oh, this is brilliant, actually. We can, as long as they don't snap it up here, we can 2-size pick it up, ×2 on sponsors, play them both. Archeol. Oh, we don't have Archie played yet, you moron. We can still, okay, we can still pick it up. That's fine. We can still pick it up here. We get the rep. We're probably happy with a short round. I mean, with a long round, the opposite of what I just said. We're happy with the long round because we're going to have a 2 CP worker to spend, and we have 2 sponsors we don't mind playing. Probably would look to grab Herbivore University. We'll see how aggressively they want to break. Probably won't help them by doing cards. Makes it a little bit awkward though. Oh, building 6. How good would it be if you could also cover a rock or water with a sponsor building? Pretty good. That is something that I do find annoying when I have it, that you can't do that with sponsors. Yeah, don't worry. I mean, I make plenty of mistakes. Doing cards is fine. Not too sure about that. I feel like we probably just leave cards here and maybe X back build. Then we have ideas of spending an X to play Archaeologist. At the same time, doing cards clever's back build, which is quite good. They also haven't spent their worker yet. It's a little bit of a suspicious aviary. But I think they do really want a short round. So the thing is, they're going to animals work at break. We don't really get enough time for what we want to do. No, I would never do that. Never. It's a really good time to clever back build. It's just that they can cause the break in one move. Also, probably should just get more options from... Yeah, like, that's perfect. We can actually play this next move. Probably look to pouch the Vulture, still get build out of the way. So maybe we just play the Wombat, pouch the Vulture. Do they have another project? Oh, of course, if they have a second bird, they have birds 2 to do. So they'd probably spend an X to do birds 2, then break 5. Oh, they got that from our scavenge. From our discard. Pretty good aviary so far for them. And a slow worm. They also have the Agama sitting here. So they also have 2 reptiles coming up. They got income now. They got a decent amount of income. We're still keeping up with them. Do want to leave the uni and partners who open at 8th, so we at least get one of them guaranteed. Because if we grab a second partners who now, then this reward's kind of dead for us. And are sort of running out of time to do everything that we want. Looks scary from here. I still like our position a lot. I mean, points are even. We have 2 workers. We have archaeologists coming up. We have 4 Herbies now guaranteed. Just from getting the Herbie uni. And we have a good sponsor play and more to come. Snapping. So maybe they're signaling they're looking to go for 5 reptiles, seeing as they get the Agama as well. Yeah, assume they are going to break here, so we probably... In fact, we know they have a scavenged card, and they have the tortoise. They probably snap up the barn owl during the break. I still think we grab this and just sell whichever Herbie we get, unless it's insane. No, that's not insane. That's fine. It's just our 4th tag. And then it's good timing break here. We get a 2-slice during the break. We can just play the red panda first move and then bam, 1-2 out. And then then maybe we take a manual build action to get the ×2 on a Sos. And then we can do 4 Herbies and grab Uni. Barn owl, yep, as expected. So they have 3 reptiles, a barn owl. We don't get the ×2 during the break, so this sequence is a little bit awkward, but we get the ×2 from red panda first move. And then bam, play 1-2 sponsor. And I think we just build kiosk 2 size here maybe to get ×2 on a Sos. We also get an upgrade, which might be a Sos, double donation. Hello, Osmo. Had the honor of being demolished by Brovy. I don't think I've actually had the honor of playing Brovy yet. Oh, 0 cards, whatever. I mean, we're going to take snapping. We're going to do a cards action. So, I mean, it's an idea that we could upgrade cards as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double donation just gets us the university, though, so pretty good. 4 Herbies plus double donation. Okay. Honestly, pretty insane of them to do cards right here. I'm really tempted to punish that by breaking. It's pretty insane. They don't have any partners or unis. The only problem I have with this line, they've done it so they can sunbathe. I mean, they want to build first as well. My thinking is we do cards first. I think this works out a lot better for us if we do cards first. We clever build out of the way. If they build, we don't care. If they spend their worker, it's even not that bad. Maybe they spend an extra grab hand size. I think we can live with that as well. But this way we can cause the break and play Archaeologist, which is important if we want a 2 size on a Sos during the break. So I feel like cards first is correct. We're gonna have a lot of money. I'd probably play this ostrich. Get out of here, build. Hello, Dana. Going very well at the moment. Okay, they just grab Africa as well. It's so greedy. True, but I like the idea of having a Sos high and ready to go next round. I don't think breaking away our workers here is a big deal. Although now you can also argue that we just do the project because they're just going to build, and that's not that bad. And we get snapping, which is important for us. The whole line was double donation. I think we just break here. Then we do get double donation start of next round. They can't cause the break. I'm not worried about them causing the break. I think this is fine. We get a source upgraded during the break ×2. Bam, just get them both played. I mean, just, yeah, double donation, get university. Platypus, they would probably snap up. Just feels like the right timing. I don't think it's that bad here. We probably snap up the Anaconda. Are we interested in blocking University or hand size or Partner Zoo? It's a bit of a weird map at the moment. Yeah, we are over here touching the, like, doing the ET finger thing. Reptile House. This is a lot of value out of upgraded build. I do like this though. Definitely don't want to adapt. Favorite zoo looks decent here. We're about to get all 3 of our upgrades, which are going to be animals cards. We grab America's Partner Zoo. Maybe hand size. Probably hand size. Could also just build a large aquarium. Couple of reef animals here. 4 CP specialized with bear, I wish. Very deceiving, this endgame though, because we're about to lose it. They choose not to build a reptile house. They build a 3 for the tortoise and a 2. The 2 I'm not sure about. Do take snapping for the anaconda here. That's our next playable animal. Don't want to adapt. I think it just makes sense to block the university from them. Even though a second partner zoo looks... I mean, they're both the same. It doesn't actually matter for our action order. I think blocking the uni is just harder to get a uni. I mean, it's 1 more action strength to get a university, so... Yeah, we get both. It's just which one I want to block from the opponent. Because they will get the other one at 8 eventually. Pretty good though. Anaconda, do a full cards action. Venom's a bit annoying, but we're pretty rich. Probably actually don't want a clever back build here. And I am hoping they do reptiles too. They have 2 cards left in hand. They probably didn't keep the Agama. We also do have a Bard Owl Hut over here. Don't know if we're that interested in it. I mean, points are basically level, but we have 3 upgrades to 1. So we're massively ahead on upgrades. Got more money. Got less empty enclosures. Do get a pretty useful constrict on their sponsors here. Not that they're looking to necessarily cause the break, but just handy in case they had a sponsor they want to play, or if they do want to break 5. So just a cards action. And they still haven't spent their worker, so pretty safe to just do cards here. And they're probably just going to do reptiles too. Yeah, the tricky thing is going to be finding the time to play Owl Hut. But it's one that we can look to snap up during the break. There might just be something better, though, that appears. Well, damn, that is a sexy emu. That's a legitimately great emu. God damn, I am happy to see you. We don't need to clever anything back. We need to build. We don't have to sell anything, though I would say cable car's pretty dead here. Just think it legitimately can't fit. It could fit. I don't think it's worth fitting. So I think we can sell it. Not that Export in Europe's getting played either. But our aviary is probably going down here. Thinking 5 size up here. Yeah, aviary down here. We probably 2 size over this card draw during the break. Aviary fits here. Yeah, there's no way it can touch rock and water, and it's more important that it touches rock than water. Even though we know 2 of the rock aviary birds are gone, one of them's pouched behind our card, one of them is living here. They do 2 reptiles, that's fine. We're going to build first. They can't break in 1 move. Not that they want to anyway. This could be a good time to just kiosk over the marketing. Get migration played that way. Do we really want to? Maybe. The thing is, all of our 2 sizes are going over times 2 anyway, so it's not like we can do this easily during the break. So I feel like now's a good time to play it. Even though we actually don't need the X token. I just don't really see a better time that we're going to have to play it. I mean, there's 1.5 that need water. The other one that needs water also needs rock. Yeah, I don't see any reason we don't just break here. Don't worry, definitely remember that. Reindeer looking pretty free. Owl Hut does give us 3 birds. It's just a bit of a pain to play. Don't really have a good use for our ×2 on a Sos. They shouldn't be interested in reindeer at all. I mean, maybe they have. Also, we can do large animals by playing these 2. We don't have enough money to play both at the moment. We probably do want to play the Bard Owl Hut first. Yeah, large animals definitely a project that we can do. Oh no. We don't need this guy. We can also do things like grab 3rd Partner Zoo and 2 rep. Owl Hut gives cards, but we're not spending 5x's to play it. That's the awkward thing. So could have been just better to not cover this, and maybe we should have looked ahead and saw that we were going to play the Bard Owl Hut. Also, it's not really a good place to put it. We do not want to cover the archaeologist spot with it. So maybe it's a little bit wasted. But yeah, not enough money to play both these is slightly annoying. Gotta think. Small aquarium. That means we are going to get venomed as well. I mean, yeah, we can sell Bear and Expert, but what are we doing next move? A cards action at 3? And then if we get venomed, it really does hurt here. Take 5, 12. The problem is we don't have a project to do right now. So like taking five money is an obvious answer, but we just don't have a project to do. Unless I am completely missing something, but we can't do large animals until both those are played. Bear we don't need. We don't need any more ×2s. So I think the answer might just be cards at 3. And yeah, okay, they've played Conference, so we don't get venomed anymore, which I expect is their next animal. The guinea fowl puffer. So that's at least fine. Cards is not terrible here. Can also just use it to cleverback build. So they're probably looking to stay in Venom range, and Venom does hurt us. But yeah, also a bit of a waste playing both of these without Bard Owl Hut. But it kind of has to be that order. I don't think we're going to do partner 2-rep, 2-rep. Okay, we're still not getting venomed. Partner 2-rep, 2-rep, I saw as a move, like, partner 0 and 2-rep is going to be our second move anyway, but I would love to do large animals with the project. Can, of course, go away if they have another project, which they very well might. We can at least start with cards at 3. Maybe... No, we kind of want to hit other things. I don't know if we need to deny the Mark. Probably not. I don't think we need to deny the Gobi either. Pelican's not playable. Big Nose, no way they can play that. Well, that was certainly a cards action. Yeah, I do think we have to play Emu first to build the aviary here. And then the Bard Owl Hut has to go along this edge. African Elephant, that's pretty nice. So with the reindeer, they probably are working towards 5 Herbies. At least they can't get the university. We are in a little bit of danger of running out of projects to do. Very likely we do. I'm hoping they don't have a project here. If they release, it would kind of stop the momentum they have with Herbies, but they might have a breeding program, which, I mean, no, they can't. Could they have scavenged it up? No, I don't think so. I think we do want this rep. Look at this beautiful emu. And a damn ostrich filling up our aviary. Oh, wow. Okay, that was pretty slick timing. I still think... Oh, we might not have a choice. Large animals probably just goes here. Do they have a release? At least we found a project to do. So I'm pretty happy to do bird breeding plus partner zoo 2-rep. Aha, we can still do large animals. I still think, though, we do just large animals and then partner zoo 2-rep. Save bird breeding for last round. feel like if we do both projects now, we're just going to completely run out of things to do. We have hand size, so it's not too bad hanging on to it. Do have to be mindful about their elephant double endgame. Our endgames are not great, although favorite zoo's looking much better. Yeah, I mean, if they're just leeching off our project, we're very happy. We should have a pretty big advantage at the moment. Yeah, we do have Birds 4 to do later, but we're gonna have another ×2 on a source, potentially twice. So we just want all the projects we can do. But I think it'll be fine to do bird breeding later and Birds 4 later. And Partner Zoo tier up is useful for our favorite zoo endgame anyway. Gets us our last worker, like it's all. Guess we don't need the last worker from the third Partner Zoo, but pretty nice anyway. We can just grab Asia for some more discounts. Say still reasonable time to get 5 money. I guess at the same time now, we could spend our X tokens, although probably do want to hang on to them. We want to play Bard Owl Hut next move. That'll cost an X token. Yeah, I think it's just safer to hang on to our X tokens. Oh, do we want to sell and donate once? Maybe. I mean, Muskox is never getting played for us. Three X's feels like too many. Now I'm also thinking we just do this and take 12 money. Just stay in the round a lot longer. That would be pretty annoying for them. Maybe I shouldn't have donated. But now we're very happy playing Bard Owl Hut. Doing a cards action. No, I mean, we haven't sold the bear yet because there is a chance we get a release. Knowing our luck, a pretty good chance we get a release. We are just looking for a little bit more to be able to finish the game, though. Five cards in hand. Still have an Aviaries open, which is scary. But we do have 4 birds. I guess the other scary thing is that they are slowly going towards 5 Herbies. Well, that's pretty useless. If we completely bomb on our next cards action, could be a real possibility that we do build a petting zoo here. Probably not for single petting zoo, but there's certainly no world where we can... You know, I guess we actually could hit the end game for it. I don't think I want to build 2 more times, though. Petting zoo, well, I mean, there's only one spot for a petting zoo, which is over the archaeologist. Yeah, it really depends what we hit with our cards action. They may just break anyway. Surely not. Oh yeah, they have conference they want to play. Yeah, this cards action will determine a lot for us. They haven't used their aquarium yet, and they have been selling every card they get. Wraths. Petting zoo into ×2 on cards. That's an interesting idea. I mean, Now especially, petting zoo looks pretty good, as does a large aquarium, which we can't fit. Oh my god, okay. Well, that's kind of decided then. I guess that's also probably killing the giraffe. We need build up here. Yeah, I mean, how can you argue with that? Don't even need a ×2 from this. But it's the only thing we have left to take, so I guess we are. What sponsor do they have? Foreign. Okay. Oh, the ×2 at the end of the track here. I mean, it probably is the answer. Like, we're not ×2ing anything else. We have not seen Horse Whisperer. Yeah, the thing is, it's going to incentivize them to cause the break. If not, we also do have enough money with them playing foreign that we can just play all three at once, which would be a perfectly fine action to take. We now have perfect money to do that with selling 2 cards. But they probably just break away our ×2. That's still fine. I expect they probably wanted this action to grab a university, so if we're forcing them to break instead, they kind of looks like they have Naturalist Zoo. No, that's stupid. They're just doing that to get the additional money back. They probably don't have Naturalists. Also dead. Make sure to sell a card. Do not build. Yeah, I think it literally doesn't fit anywhere. We can't even play Diversity Researcher. Oh, nice. So this will be a nice 18-point action, 21-point action, and we get some more money. All right, we blocked him on Herbie Uni. Bird Uni. Hornbill, not bad. They do upgrade sponsors and they're selling another card. So they only have 2 cards left in hand. And they probably thought that we were bluffing with our ×2 on animals, but we're actually not. Pretty wild action here. And then after the break, we just end with ×2 on a Source. We do Birds 4 and Partner Zoo 2 rep. And double donation. Like, we just break here, don't really have a choice. We're just sitting on 5x tokens again. Would have been nice to hit a release project. Maybe we can still hit one during the break. They could ×2 on sponsors. I don't think that helps them at all. It would get rid of our ×2, but our ×2 is only being used to grab a Partner Zoo, so... Break with cards. Probably better, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to break with sponsors. Doesn't make too much sense. This is a Herbie, so we deny the Herbie. Nearly ×2 on cards. Oh my god. No, what? Why would you give them that? We're gonna have a maxed out endgame, but still... Christ, if there was... See, that's that's divine punishment. They are gonna wow. That's punishment for not breaking with cards. Yeah, I agree. It's likely they have the other eagle, but I think it actually does a lot for them. They're just gonna break away our times two. It probably doesn't affect us because we can still end in one turn. But yeah. Oh, they just have sponsors to play or breeding programs, so they are gonna hit 5 Herbies with 2 animals. With Eagle plus Herbie into... Nah, we still got this comfortably. We just don't have anything to do with our times twos. Well, they definitely can't complain about that. They gave us Archaeologist. So that's completely on them. They had first dibs to snap it up. Kangaroo's good. Probably the best animal they could have had. Kangaroo Eagle into Herbie's 5. They do hit Foreign Institute endgame. Oh, they also get some extra Conference on Australia value. They shouldn't have been selling cards, though, because they just missed out on... Oh, they pouched 1? Yeah, they sold 1 too many cards. Every pouch is 3 points for them. We have Science Library endgame, but it also maxed out Favorite Zoo. Oh, they had large animals maxed out. Jeez. Yeah, that just felt like a Archaeologist carry game. 27 turns, 5 breaks. Migration did absolutely 0. Archaeologist did a lot. Bard Alhart didn't really do a lot. It gave us a bird icon. I guess it helped us cross. Yeah, just completely Archaeologist with the 4 Herbies were nice. Yeah, Koala interbreeding program was a great start. Red Panda showing up was really nice as well for the mid-game tempo. I mean, we just found plenty of projects to do. Emu Ostrich, yeah, not gonna lie, they did do quite a bit. Triple Petting Zoo did a lot as well. Feeling like Dwarven time. I don't know. I thought everyone knew by now that Archaeologist is just completely broken on this map. I don't know what Omni was... well, we don't know what Omni hit with it. They presumably already had the Vulture. They got the Condor from the Vulture scavenging. Yeah, I don't know. Archaeologist is just going to be better than 2 or 3 random cards that you get for sure. Like, it gave us... How many extra actions this game? 1, 2, 3 extra actions this game. Maybe less one if you count the tempo spent playing Archaeologist. Like 2 extra actions in a 27 turn game. That's a lot. But that was a good win. They're a strong opponent. Oh, winning streak in Apiary as well. I'm even winning games off stream. Oh, damn, 122. Okay. I thought I was doing pretty well. I did not expect 122. I have a feeling I have lost to Archaeologist on Commercial Harbor, but you know what? I've blocked out a lot of those traumatic Emu Cup games, so honestly, I don't know if you're telling the truth or not. They are erased from my memory. Oh, well, serves you right then. Hello, Ratpong. Oh, good morning, Ratpong. Currently number 6 at World. Pretty funny, actually. I got moderated for the first time on BGA in my 5 years on the site from playing It's a Wonderful World. First ever warning. And it was for being polite and helpful as well. Bit salty about that. But yeah, the person was permanently chat banned from BGA. So I knew going into the game, probably don't have the best reputation. But I could just feel how salty they were throughout the game. Oh god. And it came down to the last round. I had a 100% guarantee win. Like, there was nothing they could do. We'd already drafted the first couple of cards. And they offered to abandon. And I said, no, like, I'm 100% winning. Why would I abandon this? They just, and then I refused. So they just let the clock run down. Yeah, Koobs has a massive win record against us. We do have a good start with robot assistance here. So there's plenty of research centers. There are 2 white. There's some good blue cards. There are some players that force black-blue builds. I don't think Koobs is one of them. Nuclear plant, I guess he is going to force it though. With an airborne lab, it's a pretty good start for a nuclear plant. Like a really good start. We can't stop them getting 2 white. Oh my god, we can't stop them getting all of these blue cards. Yeah, I don't like this start anymore. We give them the airborne lab because we're going to win green bonus anyway, probably, but like, is there any point even denying these? Have fun, Dana. Chance of getting clapped here with their start, pretty high now. They have just every single card they could ever want. Like, we probably just denied the Fountain of Youth. Yeah, they're forced to take the white there because otherwise they can't build the nuclear plant, so maybe we also take Alexander's Tomb, but they do very little for us. Like, maybe even Ancient Astronauts I'm more scared of. We probably deny 2 of these, get Research Center back. I'm really not happy with this start at all, though. Do we leave him Alexander's Tomb? Probably. Like, there's no good solution here. Have to take white here. Worth denying Island of Avalon as well, probably, because there's nothing else for us that's interesting. Satellites makes a lot of sense for them. Now they're even happier starting with Airborne Lab. So do we give him this? Possible we just take the Icebreaker and look to build it next round? Airborne Lab gets them the green started on satellites, which they're keeping anyway. So maybe Icebreaker just work, but this also does produce 2 blue for them. Could really see it going either way. So this is better round 1, this is better for them round 2. I feel like they probably want the Airborne Lab more. Probably worse for us though. Oh well. So this was our main idea. We get the robot assistance set up. Do look to build this next round in... Can probably kill Fountain of Youth just to help get Airborne Lab built next round. And then it doesn't make any sense to recycle either of those. You don't know what disc golfing is? It's like golf, but you play with a frisbee. I've never played it myself, but I know what it is. You just throw frisbees a really long way, getting them into like these little nets. Like basketball mixed with golf, I guess, mixed with frisbee. Another very good question. I think we're probably more likely to just keep winning financiers with the white bonus. Doesn't mean we necessarily have to go all in on financiers. Yeah, exactly what McBoys said. Still like their start better. Maybe ours is not too bad. We have some good point scoring cards. We have scaling cards. Scaling card. This is not that great for them. Aquaculture could be a good scorer for us, but we kind of want the oil rig for black production. Maybe look at getting Aquaculture second card. Genetic robot animals also look pretty good for us. Giant dam. Well, not sure they need more black production. Okay, transmutation. That feels like it's going to be a very impactful card for us. I'm curious what they take. Oh, they're just looking to build giant dam. I feel like that's a little bit too eager. They're going to produce so much blue, but we just have to deny all the blue cards we see. Would they really be interested in a garden? Surely not. I mean, aquaculture is just a lot better for us. They also really want the yellow. I feel like we don't have to get transmutation up and running this round. Aquaculture is going to be a good point scorer for us. Recycling plant. Saucer Squadron. Gives us time to think a bit about this move. World Congress, not that interested at all. We're getting a blue back from the other hand. Saucer Squadron, probably. We need that kick of blue production. Not that hard for us to build. Also pretty efficient for them. We have a lot of green production. Are they actually? No, I think they're just using that to build the giant dam. I don't understand why they want it though. Like, they can build Icebreaker for sure. Maybe their plan is just Icebreaker and a Zeppelin. It's got to find a way to get some points. Could definitely lean heavily on financier multipliers. They have one good scoring card at the moment, which is a pretty good scoring card. I guess at the moment we have 2.5 good scoring cards. Maybe they are going to build the recycling plant. Would stop us getting some financiers for one round. Feels like a bit of an investment for them. If we take robotic animals, we could build a Saucer Squadron this round. I don't think that stops them winning blue bonus though, but it's a lot of blue production for us, which is important. We still need a blue discard, which we're getting back here. They do take Icebreaker for them. Probably just take the blue for the oil rig now. They take a yellow for Giant Dam. So, I mean, they're just going all out in production, which is understandable. Genetic upgrades for later. Basically, all of our green is allocated for the rest of the game, nearly. That's definitely getting built. We want to build the Saucer Squadron. We want to build these 3 for later. It's not bad. They're building... Really? I guess they don't need all the black production just yet. A little bit surprised. Why do they want the industrial built? It ties us in yellow. I guess every financier they deny is worth quite a bit for us. Have to be a little bit careful as well. We do need a general for this. We're not guaranteed to win green. It should be pretty comfortable next round, though. It's a close one at the moment, though. I think this really could go either way. I don't know whose position I'd like better. I mean, who's with 8 black production, pretty scary, but if they don't find scoring cards, oh my god. That's a minefield. Well, Atlantis is #1 priority to deny. Lunar Base pretty high second. City of Agartha pretty high third. Polar Base not that bad because they only have 1 blue card. Lunar Base or City we have to deny next. University also pretty good card from this hand. Okay, no scoring, great. Want more green production? I think Coops really actually needs green production, so Research Center feels like a pretty good denial here. Yeah, City, Lunar Base, good for us as well. They might take Polar Base, they might take University. Atlantis also good, we can just shove it on Transmutation. Polar Base would actually be nice for us, so I expect it does go here. Nuclear plant feels a little bit late to build. We do just need at least 1 more black. Climate control's probably not a threat. Yeah, Polar Base expected. Do we want the University? Do we want the Space Elevator? Doesn't give us a lot of production of either of them. We're going to be producing 6 green already. They might have ideas of building the University for their green production, so they don't really have an answer for that. They'd probably deny Space Elevator from us. We could have ideas of building Propaganda and University. Virtual realities, whatever. Bionic Grass. If we get Uni built, we could theoretically get that built as well. Should they be interested in the transportation network, maybe? Just, it's a decent scorer. Maybe it's a little bit ambitious. Space Elevator, so we do get this combo. I feel like we have scoring sort of covered. Really don't hate our position at the moment. Like, I think we can build all this pretty easily. We get Ancient Astronauts built this round. We get Research Center and Airborne Lab built, so we produce 4 blue. Ancients built, Islands of Avalon built next round. I think we do produce enough green for everything here. They do get Underwater City built. Not Polar Base just yet. It's not a great Polar Base. Are we getting... we are from Propaganda Center, so we can just take a financier here. That was the other thing. We can get generals from other sources. University Bionic. But we'll build Propaganda first. One on University. We will 100% win if they don't find scoring. We have scoring covered at the moment. Security, treasure. 5-point card, really easy to build. Much higher potential. Way harder to build. They produce 3 green, they already want to build satellites. Mega Bomb. Kind of equal in points. Much easier for them to build. Is it possible for us to build it? We produce 9 green. Probably not. We deny 2 of these either way. Secret Society also looks okay for us. Everything else here is dead. Treasure. 5-point card minimum, really easy to build. Like these two are kind of competing, so we probably should just take this. Center of the Earth, that's a decent scoring card for them. Super Soldiers. Okay, there's no scoring for us, so we just got to make sure we build all of this. Make it harder for them to build their green cards. They cannot build Super Soldiers, surely. Yeah, they deny from us. I don't think they can even build security. That seems like a really tough ask for them. Mega Bomb is much more reasonable for them to build. Yeah, they're going for green to try. I don't think there's any world they can build Super Soldiers either. Do we actually have enough scoring? Lunar Base Island is going to be a little bit close. There's just no way they build that. There's a pretty... No, we can't build Lunar Base. Do we just want to build a nuclear plant? Kind of need the black production. They also kind of need... They don't need yellow anymore. Nothing here produces green. Nothing here produces green. Maybe we can build an oil rig. Extra black production will help build the Mega Bomb. Although that's kind of tough. We actually probably want to build a research center. Industrial. Any chance we should just try to build a recycling plant before production? We could build the oil rig and the research center, maybe. Nah, probably just a waste of time. If we get the black production, we can potentially build Mega Bomb and Lunar Base. I think we do definitely want to build that. That can go on to uni. That's our white production covered. Mega Bomb's too tough to build. Yeah, it doesn't give us a lot of points. Maybe with this we can discard these 3. Those for sure we want to build. We have enough black for espionage. We still have a minute. Could chuck 2 Crystallium on Bionic here. We probably need to spend our crystallium on green anyway. This gives us white production bonus, which is a financier, which is a 3-point swing. I don't think there's any world where we need to build a recycling plant. Without calculating, I'm reasonably confident we can build all of this. Maybe not all of it, but enough of it. 11 production, I think we can build all of it. Just is it enough? I don't think they can build satellites. They produce 3 green. There's no world where they can build satellites. 39. Can they build security? Yes, probably. So they got these 3 coming in. Kind of running out of points. Damn it. No. Can't believe he's done it again. What did he get in the last round? Center of the Earth? Mega Bomb and Security basically gave the same amount of points. Finished on 10 generals. Like, Mega Bomb is 3 points plus 2 generals, so it's a 7-point card. But it's much easier to build. Did I just have to take the Secret Society first? I feel like I had to deny... The blue card would have been 3 points. 100% 3 points. 5 free points. Space Elevator in round 3, maybe. Would have struggled to build it. But it's better than building Espionage, which gave us 1 point. Secret Society from the last round. Probably should have just gone more in on financiers. I can't believe he scored that. Look, there's... How? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 scoring cards. It's possible there was a win going to the last round. I'm not sure we could have built Space Elevator and everything, though. Because we built the Propaganda Center instead, which gave us a lot of production, which allowed us to finish these cards. Like, we only just produced enough green to finish them. I think my record is worse than that against Cubes. Which is crazy, because I can beat every other freaking top player. Every other top player I have a winning record against. Not enough own scoring? That's the thing. There was Secret Society and that was it for us. There was no other option. Yeah, Center of the Earth would have also been the perfect card for us. Like, I think we could have pivoted to build that, but it wasn't an option. The problem, there were like 3 scary cards for Cubes and 1 for us in our opening pack. We could have built the Secret Society really easily. Think maybe if we have that, we don't build the Espionage, but we let Cubes build the blue card, which is 5 points. Maybe we still win anyway. Felt really good going into the last round. Yeah, it just didn't pan out for us. Unfortunately, up against the dark best card in the game. Looks like they want the squirrel as well. Oh dear God. Well, it's like not even a question. I have to not deny the P-foul. Do you want to do it by taking the red and the water, or just the double water? Might want the double water, because it seems like there's a surplus of red coming up. I think about placement as well. Because I'm sort of looking at the Flamingo would be a good pairing for this. So maybe we could building. Could just shove them in the middle here. Like that. Be whatever. I'd love the Flamingo. I think they're going to take the Squirrel or the Meerkat. Yeah, it's a very forced move. Yeah, the thing is... Yeah, no thing. I don't have anything left to say on the last game. It was an unfortunate last round. We probably had the upper hand going into it, but with the way the cards came out, I don't think it was possible for a win. Maybe if I take Secret Society first, but that's also saying that with hindsight of knowing what's in the other hand. They do take the water, makes sense. Yeah, what do they take? Has to be the squirrel, probably. Squirrel's useless for us. We would like the flamingo. Flamingo, then it goes really well with the meerkat. Maybe flamingo's meerkat's more important for us to take because flamingo's kind of dead for them. Because they already have cubes going down on water from the duck. Maybe they're looking at the squirrel here and being like, I should put this building next to this building. I mean, there's no reason to separate them anyway. I don't understand why they'd consider it. Buildings next to each other just help the buildings score. It's not like they need a huge amount of surface area for all the water. They only need 4 water cubes around it. That kind of implies they're going for a squirrel tree here, yeah. Still don't understand why they don't want them next to each other, but okay. Manta ray. Probably still makes sense to take the meerkat first. Manta ray should be a pretty dead card for them. I don't mind the idea of positioning a bit like this. We get the building here. We at the start of the next building, but we can make this a manta ray pattern. It's very sneakily. So if we put like a grey here, think that makes sense. A lot of cubes going down on water, which is good because we haven't committed to any of them yet, so we have plenty of choice. This could also be potential flamingo. Starting on the squirrel. First priority is probably just denying all the water that we see. Should be a very contested water game. Kind of looks like they're going to take the flamingo. There's also manta ray macaque. But manta ray and peafowl is just as good. Okay, I mean, we at least denied the manta ray. Yeah, thinking hard. Not sure that's going to be that useful for them, but we're okay with that. Probably make it harder for them to finish their tree if possible, while also getting a grey for ourselves. So that's a pretty simple manta ray pattern. Probably no world where we're looking to build the bee. I mean, a tree can just be useful next to the building to make it score. Maybe there's also the potential of the boar later. This river's probably never getting connected, so it's probably just a sacrificial river. I think we're okay with that. Could also definitely look at putting a water here. There may be a third building here. That kind of works out. Water building. Triple peafowl combo. Another manta ray over here. Oh, it's a manta ray here and here. Yeah, that works out really nicely, actually. Probably what we're going to do. Well, that is a massive distraction. Oh, that's actually perfect as well. Look at this beautiful manta ray pattern. Go yellow there to make it score. Building, building. Animal. Building, building. Potentially the hare. It's not that much of a threat. Probably just don't commit anything yet. Oh, we said they wanted the macaque. They don't complete any animals for a little while, so we can wait. Yeah, probably interested in taking red, red, yellow next. Finish the peafowl. Now they can finish the squirrel next round by taking a single... Yeah, okay. Now that they're committing to that, we just deny the macaque. That's a huge commitment. Not even convinced they're going to get the water for this. Do we need to take another water, or should we just take double red for ourselves? Water's still insanely good for them. They need a lot of it for their animals. In fact, all of their animals are based on water, apart from the squirrel. And this still gives us a red for ourselves. This is the only river that's going to score. So I guess we can keep working up here with it. Maybe get some more meerkat points in the corner up here. Don't need to... Yeah, already taken. Probably look to take red, yellow, green. Finish the yellow, finish the red, green there, so this building scores. Could also just take... Yes, we could build a tree here and go for the macaw. While giving us a meerkat. Should be fairly high scoring. Both of us are building up a little bit. Although I guess they've had an extra turn than us. That's pretty good for what we want at the moment. We'll just go meerkat all the way around here to finish it. Don't need to commit yet. Don't need to commit to any animals yet. Nothing scary here for them. That's pretty good. Maybe they take that and take the macaw. Just make that a tree. No. Ah, they put down this cube too early. So, I mean, Flamingo wasn't that useful for them, but they definitely should not have committed to the duck cube here. Yeah, I mean, they do want water really badly. It's a bit less important now. They've killed the kingfisher. That can't happen. They need one more for the duck. They don't have any for the flamingo, so it's not urgent for us to deny them anymore. This is probably just our plan from before. Get that building to score, finish the P-foul, and just keep our options open here. Nearly finished the meerkat. The frog looks like it could just be some free points. Say if we get a green up here, which I guess we could have had the option to do. Yeah, it looks like just 4 points for free, assuming any green. Also, macaw would have been way better. We just have another water going up here, and that's on macaw. I really should have taken that. Guess we can still kind of do that. Yeah, as long as they don't take it here. Either way, with these wasted mountains, should be pretty comfortably winning. If we're going to finish 3 animals completely, I think they're pretty hard stuck on only 2 animals. I don't really see any easy ones for them to complete. Hello, Bob. Good to see people using the Jackson emojis. This is why you don't commit the cubes early, because they've just thrown away 4 points. Okay, they can get some points there. Same. We're always getting... one of these back. Could make sense to just take... I mean, that's definitely what they want as well. Just finish the game next round. Just take one of these red and rock combos. Oh, 3 points. Guess it's going to be that for us. Finish the meerkat, complete the building, tree that does nothing. Now that's not even efficient. Just make them triple stacks. It's more points. Oh, that's just not understanding that the game's about to finish this round. So is this more points? No. The game is guaranteed to end this round. I can't do anything except end it. Nothing. Yeah, they were silver like us. Bit of a rating difference though, so we haven't climbed this season yet. Alright, Azul, then we're getting on to the good stuff. $1,500. They are first player. No amazing triple tiles. They probably start with 2 blue or 2 yellow. I think I'm okay giving them the 2 yellow there. Would they take 2 yellow or would they take 2 red if we put the red in the middle? That I'm not sure about. I think we just start with 2 blue anyway. They probably don't put 3 red in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. We can pressure them a little bit here. In fact, grouping up 3 yellows seems okay. While we get a single for ourselves. We can also deny them red if we really want. Yeah, it feels like we're not really achieving a lot ourselves. In fact, can we almost just give them the red? They want blue. We want doesn't really matter too much. We could just commit it down here knowing that we're getting good things back either way, and we're probably working on this column. They're almost certainly going to take white. Is it How crazy is it to group up all the white here? Probably a little bit too insane. They would just take them for line 4. Uh, hmm. 4 things left. It's not an ideal start. Oh, they commit them down there anyway. That I did not expect. Feels a bit noobish to overcommit like this. We'll see. They have the slight upper hand, I guess, with the 3rd tile completed. Though this white down here could certainly hurt them for a long time to come. We'll see how aggressively they want to deny us as well. Single white. Well, they're never finishing that. We're always getting 1 white. Might just want to take first player here. In fact, red, they should really be interested in a lot of red. Don't think it's too urgent. Let's take single black. Good chance they take single white, which would do the same. Okay, that's just bizarre. I don't know why they're interested in that tile. I'm just going to group up all the red for ourselves. I mean, they should take 3, I think. Maybe they take 2 red here. Do you want 2 yellow? They would take 3 red. We can't take blue is the problem. Can take it for line 1. Would be killing our line 2. We're first player. There hasn't been that much red out of the game. Completely let them take 3 red and discard some more. Gives us better fighting chances of getting black. Okay, that's actually quite smart as well. The black does nothing for them. The red does a lot for their line too. We're just going to be stuck discarding whichever we get back, blue or black. That's fine, they skipped line 2. We have to discard quite a bit. Not like we have a super high score anyway after this amount of turns. We'll catch up all of those points later and more just from having that line 2 tile finished. 2 white seems pretty straightforward. Blocks their line 5 again. There's very little blue for them. They're kind of in a rough position right now. They might... Okay, I was going to say they might deny 2 black, but... They don't. We can finish that for ourselves. Should be able to get a red here. Make it more painful for their line 2. Yeah, I think we just group up everything. Five things left. We get most of them. It's okay. So red. Red is just the best tile for them by a long way. They're probably also most interested in the 2 blue. If we take the red, they're kind of forced to take the yellow for line 2. I think it works. I would like them to get rid of the yellow for us. They probably won't, though. Okay, so now we're certainly always getting the yellow back. We might as well just shove it in line 1 then. There's no chance they're taking it. They want the white the most, so we'll just discard the white and... yeah, they'll discard the black. There's still a lot of discards, but we finished all of our tiles this round, so it's pretty good. They're building a little bit all over the place. Can see we're actually ahead in points after that now, even with all the discards. Slow taking single white, yeah. Think we can just make sure we take first player here. Single blues, fine. Blues also should be the color they're most interested in. We'll just take this round a bit slower. Yeah. Feels a bit ambitious to try to deny us all the red. I don't think that can possibly happen. Like, red is our best tile here by a mile, so we'll just slow take the red. It's fine. Rather get black or... Yeah, we don't care if we take 3 black. They get 3 blue. Doesn't really do that much. Their red has just cooked their board completely. If they take the blue for line 3, they don't get anything for line 1. So, I mean, they're just completely dead at the moment. There's actually nothing they can do about this. A lot of white is out already. Still should be reasonably... Yeah, okay, there has to be no red coming up. There's already too much red out of the game. Yeah, 0 red, 0 red. Just make sure we end the game. Yeah, I mean, it's a classic mistake to make. It looked kind of good early, but then they were very focused on blocking us and making us discard, which can certainly be a successful formula to win the game. But they didn't pay enough attention to getting a column complete. There's only blue left for their line 1, so we'll just group it all together to make it painful for them. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing they can do. Even give us 3 black here. They are a high elo player. Yeah, the red has to suggest they're not a high elo player. There's just no reason to go for that. The black in round 2, I think, as well, is very, very questionable to go for the black. It was just to make it awkward for us, but it did completely nothing for their board. And you can see we had no trouble getting the black tiles anyway. Yeah, too much focus on random tiles. White down here, but then not following it up. Black down here. Oh, feels a bit late. GG. Alright, it's time. I know we got a first last week. Gotta check what the result was the week before. Oh, 2 wins in a row. Okay. Win, third, win. Last. Third, second, third, last. Pretty good form. 3 wins out of the last 4. Last one was 60 points as well. I used to really enjoy playing For Sale. There was a point in time where it was one game I was looking forward to playing when pretty early on the BGA days. There were even more people that queued for it because there were less games competing for its attention. So it's really easy to find games, much easier than it is now. Even now it's pretty easy. But I was all over it. I don't think I ever even played Arena, just normal games, 5-player games. Now I'm just sort of sick of it. I'm hoping if I become successful enough at it that maybe chat will not enjoy watching it anymore because I'm not losing. So maybe if I win 5 in a row, people will just get bored of watching it. That's the hope anyway. I'm getting a little bit sick of Terraforming Mars as well, but we'll get to that later. Bob is in. We got a wide mix here. We got an elite, we got some bronzes. This is the elite player in front of us. I think 2's a sensible start. Kind of feel like we're getting a 3 or a 6 here. 2, 4, 5, pass. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's always funny to see someone get cocky, have a downfall, so I can see that. Yeah, I don't think we have any choice here. These 3 players get better deals than us. We get a slightly better deal than Bob. I think probably green has the best deal of the round, although not too bad red. Oh, terrible. Terrible. We're not bidding 4 for this. It's just a pass. Pass. They get a 4 and a 5 for free. A 15 is not worth 4. But it is going to put a lot of pressure on us to win future rounds, and Bob is probably going to use that to his advantage. Jeez. Oh, why? I don't think we even need to go that super high. If red bids 5 on this, I'd be happy. I don't think red bids 5 on it. The big problem is these people are just going to get these high numbers for free. Like, first person that passes gets an 18, but everyone else gets a 23 plus for free. So it's almost just worth bidding 3. Getting the 30, I don't think is that much of an advantage over the others. I'd just rather people pay for the cards. Like, please bid 5 on this. Yeah, okay, I'm really happy to see that. Please bid... Oh, brilliant. They're overpaying so much. Now at least everyone pays for the card they get. And Andre just spent 2,000 on a 25 when they could have got an 18 for free. And everyone paid pretty big. Oh my god. Yeah, that's... I still wouldn't straight up pass, but... I can't justify paying 3k for that. Can I? Difference between a 13 and a 19. It gives red and green slightly worse cards, which are probably the 2 people that we do need to target. Okay, I've talked myself into it. I don't think it's worth it, but... We do get to start off next round, so it gives us a bit more agency. Okay, blue is always passing here first. We don't need to start off super high. I think 2 is pretty reasonable. Blue always passes here first. And I think we would see Bob pass after them. That should be fine. We're going to have 8,000 left going to the last round. Find it pretty unlikely Bob would bid 8k. 6 is so high. My goodness. Yeah, expected. That's always going to be a pass. We get a 20 for 1k. Just don't like all these middle numbers. Hopefully there's something high to aim for in the last round. Actually, do you think Bob would bid 7 here? Surely not. That would... Oof. That hurts a little bit. That probably hurts our winning chances. It's pretty expensive. Surely, you know what? Bid 9. Please bid 9. These are not good numbers, though. These are low to middle numbers, and we don't have a high number to compensate. We just have a lot of leftover money. But, like, red is just has more money than us, and I suspect has a much better hand than us. Oh, we can't even win the last hand. Oh, what? This is terrible. I don't think we can avoid a last here. That might be the worst possible outcome. We have a lot of leftover money. We can only hope for a lot of even rounds. But this hand is disastrous. If we can avoid the 3 here, would help a lot. That's also going to be tough. I feel like a 14 can do it. I feel like we don't have a lot of choice. Just main goal, avoid the 3. Someone might feel tempted to throw out a low number with the 3 there. Because 3 is not the worst. 0 and 2 are the worst. Okay, avoided, nice. Could have done it with the 6, but that would have been pretty risky. What was the highest number there? 25 went. We play the 23, we avoid the 2 lowest. I think there's a good chance we can get the 12 here. That's really the hope. If we get the 8, we're dead anyway. Damn it! Why? Why would you put 27 for that? Oh, those are the other 2 low numbers, so we go super high on this one as well, hoping to avoid them. Though that's all the 0s and 2s gone. I'm hoping someone doesn't realize that. Maybe blue, they bid pretty high for the first 2 rounds. Okay, avoided. Really lucky there. Disastrous. This is when the 30 comes out almost certainly. There's no benefit to getting a... Yeah, everyone goes low. The 30 does come out. Blue has it. Please, even rounds. Can we avoid the 6? No! Oh no, can we avoid the 4? Far out. What a dumb game. I don't think I actually could have done anything in that last round. Playing the 23 that early was a bit of a gamble, but I think it was pretty unreasonable of Blue to put the 27 there. Having said that, given how bad our hand was, Blue's hand was probably just so stacked that they could do whatever they wanted. We had terrible cards. We avoided all the 0s and 2s, but we'd got no high cards. Our best card was a 23. I don't think we had any chance of getting a high card. Man, the Fort Sale Guide is already out. It's been out for at least 3 years now. I feel like maybe we had a bit too much luck the last couple of weeks. I feel like that one couldn't have gone any unluckier. Looks like a lot of arena points to potentially get. Chongqing, pretty good. We do have quite a few building tags. Have a Soletta. It was a great game, Osmo. Don't worry about it. Oh, how many different directions do we want to be pulled in? I'm looking at an NRA with 2 plant tags here, but no 3rd plant tag. We have good science potential. It probably is. I mean, we're getting plant tags. It has to be that. I think Soletta as well, we try to get out. We just try to get that out round 1. Big Asteroid's worth keeping. I think this is what I don't know. Is card draw worth... Is Noctis worth keeping? Is card draw worth keeping? Probably. Science has to be. Deepwell, I don't think. Robo Workforce, maybe not. But that's tough. It also delays Soletta coming out. Can I see what cards I get? I guess I can't. Probably just farming and Lichen. At least Lichen's not too far away. Donation, credit core. Okay, credit core band. Nice. I'm not really want to get Soletta down next gen. We can do that with card draw. Just 12 plus other cards we want to keep. I think we just pass. We probably want to play Olympus first before Inventor's Guild anyway, because that's like a card draw itself. What the F? He also just passes. Mine looks decent this early. Building tag as well. Development Center gets passes, but Bush is here as well. Probably just have to deny the card draw. These are all useless. Moss. I feel like we actually don't need. Dev Center. We already have 1 card draw. I mean, 2 is pretty good. I think we already have a lot that we want to get online, though. We don't have the power for this is the problem. I'm a little bit confused by JD's start. But obviously, I mean, Credit Core's pretty amazing start. Earth Catapult and Research Outpost, sure. We'll get out Soletta. And mine, I guess, probably does have escarpment. Like, almost guaranteed we'll have escarpment. Critical with the triple, with the -3 discount on everything. Yeah, I mean, like, we have a decent setup for Rush. If we can get Lycan and NRA online pretty soon, then we're going okay. Probably can get the card draw online now. We have just enough money. Greenhouses. Okay, that's how we can get it online even faster, but it's a bit wasted. Energy, no, AI Central, feel like has to be the pick. We just never take energy for energy tapping. Just deny that. Feels like he's not interested in science combo. Still the scariest card here. Ganymed is triggers Credit Core and makes Mare pretty easy, but still Mass Convert is the scariest card. Just let him energy tap. Yeah, I agree we can't give AI. I'm pretty sure we don't keep it ourselves. Even though we have all the payoff here, like... It has to be a distraction. We just... Even though we have all the pieces to go for the science essentially done, we don't have the power, we don't have the incentive to stay in the game a long time. I think we just try to get out of this game ASAP. Standard tech could be pretty useful, actually. Probably don't need to play anything this round, though. Just pass. Next round, look to get Greenhouses plus NRA online. Just not sure how quickly we can in this game. Like, temperature, okay, not too bad. Plants, pretty good as well. Also just passing a ton, so probably going for Planner. Decomposes, Birds, Natural Preserve. Decomposes has to be the best card here. We do have a lot of plant tags. Natural Preserve I expect he would take, but we already know a lot of the science payoff is gone. So it does make it slightly worse. GHG feels... Yeah, we just don't have power. Birds. Birds worth keeping. House print... okay, we'd actually calculate. Keeping the 234. Yeah, we can play Greenhouses NRA. So we just do that. House printing feels like a bit of a distraction. Bird's also nice with EOS here. Optimal arrow breaking. Gonna kill our plants, I guess. Sure. I guess now we do have the combo of at least getting the temperature raise, which is pretty nice. So we can activate Nitro Moss. See, I don't know how many plant tags we actually need. Oh, we can also just play Lycan instead of Greenhouses. That's much better, although we can't afford it. So probably still play Greenhouses. I think we can probably do without Nitro Moss. I mean, he's got to expect something's up with the plants, with the 3 plant tags. Standard Aquifer. Over 2 cards. And Natural Preserve makes sense. Convert plus NRA. Next round can potentially be Asteroid. No rush though. I also should have been tracking better. I don't know if he kept the energy tapping or not. I probably should have paid attention. We don't have anything else to do. I am pretty happy that he helped us with an ocean here. In terms of milestones, We should have Gardener pretty locked up. Or insects. Hide Raiders is slightly annoying, but I mean, insects is just too good. Mohole. Convoy from Europa. He does have Optimal. Mohole, I wouldn't mind him playing. Cartel doesn't seem that good. This is just a slightly cheaper ocean for us. Only slightly. Actually, is it even cheaper? It gives us the card draw. Mohole we definitely don't need. Okay, doesn't take Hide Raiders either. Wait, what? Takes Industrial Microbes, really wants the power. So probably going to hit Planner before us, but I think we should have a pretty good shot at Gardener and Terraformer. Also, how do we want to get a conversion? Raiders definitely a keep, Insects definitely a keep. I think Convoy just makes sense to do Ocean into conversion. Maybe we go up this way to card draw. Also got to think about where we want to put the Ocean. Could also start off with Hide Raiders. I'm a little bit concerned about getting attacked. I mean, next to Noctis makes sense because we have Noctis City. We can just get the card drop here, maybe, or 2 plants. 2 plants helps us convert next round. Hired Raiders looks good next move. Take that steal away. I can also just start building around Noctis City. Okay, there's Planner. Maybe can get Builder before us. Before we can get Terraformer. Maybe can get Mare before we get Terraformer. Don't think we need to rush building Olympus. Probably save that steal for Noctis City. I don't think we have any use of going for Science. Tech Demo. This is one I'm not sure about. I mean, 2 cards is nice, but it costs us 8. I feel like we need all the money we can just for development, so this is one of the ones I'm definitely not sure about. Like, I feel like good players would just keep it here, but I feel like I'm so tight on money, I just need every cent I can for development. I feel like with standard tech, I probably don't need many more cards. Next round, we probably want to convert, get down Decomposers, Lichen for sure. Maybe we find a power, we can get Noctis City down, although we can save that later for a surprise. He's probably going to build a city here. So maybe we should have just built next to Noctis. In fact, I definitely should have, because we want to go across the water here anyway. Ice Asteroid, that does help us quite a bit. Gives JD conversion as well. Next round. Really odd placement. Is that going to be Protected Valley? Oh, you think he's trying to take Gardener with Protected Valley? Also, I didn't convert. Why didn't I convert? I'm not paying attention. Oh, Mohole area? Wait, really? We just have to convert Claim Gardener. Probably. He does have a point lead because of Planner, but it also still has so much money, it's just... Oh, he is going to take Gardener from us. It's going to be a fast game. I don't think we have the points to... I don't know. I mean, our plant production is obviously great, so is our heat production. Yeah, okay, he just gets Gardener as well. So how do we actually... Can we get Terraformer before JD? Mars U. Probably just has to be kelp farming. Mars U is pretty damn good for him. Electro Cat as well. There is our power. ICS. We're just past the Mars U. We get a power back either way. Take Electro Cat away as well. Yeah, I'll take a fuel generators for Noctis City. It's annoying losing Gardener by 1 tempo. Probably also have to play around trying to get this temperature bump. Not interested. So we can still decompose as Lichen. Is there any chance he can get Builder before us? Surely not. I mean, we're still a little bit away from Terraformer. Not too far away, though. Like, we have double temperature here. 30. Next round, we have plant plus convert. Plus temperature. Maybe we can big asteroid as well. Maybe it looks to get Noctis City down. Should we look to fund? No. Playing against Credit Call Landlord is just way too risky, I think. Like, Scientist is not happening. Miner's not happening. Banker. This is the other problem. I think just anything we fund, he can easily deny with Credit Call. Like, so stupid to play against. Decomposes Lichen. Sorry, can play faster soon. It seems like we're not going to need standard tech after all because we're both just rushing. Raise temp. Got to be a bit careful of raising temp because I think we did pass him Heather, which is at 14. So obviously double raise would get there. So I think next move we can just Generators plus Noctis. Industrial microbes. Ah, insects. Yeah, we should also just straight up insects this round. Definitely. Then we can easily double convert next round. Oh. Unbelievable. Hey, Ilya. Oh, and look at how close he is to Builder. Like, what the... Dude, actually, how? How could I have possibly got any of these milestones? How does he pull out all the right cards at the right time? Like freaking virus there. This is what I actually hate about Terraforming Mars. You can do nothing for the first 2 rounds, just pass, and it doesn't matter at all. That feels like it shouldn't be possible in an engine builder, but it's just encouraged. Can't even set up a double convert. Don't have enough plants with grass. Can with EOS, but we want to play that later for the birds. There's no double plant spot. Ah, it's pretty over. Pretty over. Just a miserable, miserable game. I think it was looking good if we could have got Gardener and Terraformer. Obviously not getting those, we're kind of just dead. But like, I actually don't think I don't see what I could have done this game. I actually don't see any possible way it could have been a victory. Like literally, my best move now is probably just standard project greenery for the temperature bump. I guess I could just not plant and just take it next round. Maybe that makes more sense. I mean, at the same time, is there any way for him to actually get an oxygen this round? I mean, hopefully. Wouldn't like to end the stream with 3 losses in a row. That would be pretty demoralizing. Surely there's no way that he can... He's... You know what? He probably has Mining Expedition. I think we're just passing. Actually, you know what? He has bushes. Pretty sure he has bushes as well. We did pass that, I think. There's no way he can get 2. I mean, I definitely prefer terraforming. But if you're telling me that like this game could have been a win if I go for AI Essential and Mass Converter, I would not believe it at all. Like, given that JD is credit core and started with a 3 discount. But I feel like it was the right line to go for. We had the double plant tag and nitrogen rich asteroid and Sledder. Like, it seems like a perfect game to rush. I wouldn't even say hard to go against. I think just literally impossible to go against. Not saying he can never be beaten, but with this setup and him getting the 3 milestones, impossible to win. And there's bushes. So I was at least tracking that correctly. I mean, trees is the best card here. Not that we need more freaking plant production. Guarantee you're just going to convert and go standard greenery, and I think we're going to concede after that. Even standard greeneries get a rebate back from Credit Corps. It's the dumbest corporation ever. I'm fed up of this. Go next. I hate conceding, but this is pointless to continue. I find I very, very rarely concede. But this is a loss. At least we barely lose anything. I think that's the problem also, like, what I'm meant to take away is my learnings from that game, like, nothing. Fight for milestones harder? I don't see how. Well, it's good for you. You can start your next game. I think that is one thing I do need to improve, though. Go for milestones harder. But I actually don't see which one I could have got. Unless I'm meant to be standard converting greeneries, but my first greenery got hit by Demos down, which also gave Credit Corps a rebate back. Pretty glad I left then if you had Giant Ice Asteroid coming out as well. Alright. Observation Tower, first player. Do have snapping sponsors, which I'm pretty happy to take. Got pretty useless stuff here, but that's fine. We have no discard cards coming back, presumably, which I would take. Goes pretty well with snapping sponsors. We could definitely look to upgrade sponsors this game. The problem with not going for Soletta is I have greeneries covered, and then I'm just at the mercy of JD praying that heat goes up somehow. What is this? Triple species. I mean, I kind of feel like the project is a bit forced here. These animals are rubbish. Sea turtle, like, really as a first animal? Climbing Park naturalists. We don't even have priority on Fish University. I mean, we're kind of just hoping to get a herbivore. We definitely keep at least 2 sponsors to trade. I'm not convinced this sea turtle is worth keeping. Maybe we just keep 3 sponsors to trade. Foreign Institute could be a decent backup plan. Like, none of those animals are worth keeping. Communicator and aquarium. I can see a plan happening here. Got to think a lot about placement and which one we do want more. Really want to put aquarium here. The problem is we kind of need the X token. So like honestly, we might just X back build first. Play foreign, trade Monkey Park for aquarium. See what they start with. Start with Predator Uni, that's fine. Just gives us a chance to go Fish Uni later. They're double guessing themselves though. Herbivore Uni. That's pretty high risk. I hope they completely miss. They don't. They don't hit the best one, but it's like a 50-50 chance if you get a playable one, so they do hit. They could have hit a lot better, so I'm not that upset. Yeah, let's play foreign and get the aquarium. Get out of here, Monkey Park. I mean, could also just straight up argue that Taco is better here, but with the round 1 upgrade, but like Aquarium is such a good card, I don't think I can pass it up. Still think we go for the round 1 upgrade. Science Library, pretty good. Maybe we should do cards first and see if we just hit anything that can give us a direction, like maybe a herbivore. Funny joke. Very funny. Oh, far out, that's a 5 size as well. They have leftover money to build a pavilion too. 19. They probably have a cheetah. Does that change anything about how I play? Are they about to snap up Communicator? Don't really think I can do anything against that. And do we want the round 1 upgrade? Because it might just be worth grabbing hand size and we can trade Aquarium when we play it for the Taco. But they could definitely just snap it up here. I feel like we just want to play Aquarium anyway. And we have a decent amount of cards we can keep, like Bush Elephant's fine to keep. Please don't snap it up. Round 1 upgrade is really only useful if we have something to do with it, though. This is almost certainly a cheetah. Like, okay, we upgrade sponsors. We can't really do anything with it. I feel like playing Aquarium here is pretty nice. They get to break before we play animals, but Aquarium gives us sort of some appeal to make up for that. Let's play Taco. Yeah, but we don't have Taco, and the thing is we can't get Taco unless we trade it. Which is the reason I wasn't so keen to upgrade it immediately, because we need to be able to trade it on the display. But, like, whatever. I don't know. At least we have our second worker pretty quickly. We can just build a 2 size. Grab science 2 rep, upgrade animals. Like, we have a second worker that way. I also think we probably can't afford to snap Communicator. We just need to hit like a project to do or something. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they play a sponsor, but if they break, at least it's good for us. It means that they have us so starting at 2. I guess it's nice that they can trade the X token for 5 money. They're a little far away from doing their project, unless they're really going to go for 4 predators, which I could also see happening. But it's fine, like we said. We have the income from aquarium. We can upgrade animals before doing animals. Probably do just grab science tier up here. Archaeologists. Thinking we just upgrade animals and sponsors. Sponsors for sure, so we can start playing these sponsors while causing the break. It's not like we even want to cause the break because we have about to get a second worker, but so are they. Also, what am I doing? I should be so interested in this freaking brown bear. That's actually really, really lazy of me. If that gets waved away, that's going to be disastrous. But it's so easy for us to play. I should actually just build a 2-size play Waza large, draw it up, play it. Is it too risky to do cards first? Shouldn't be that risky. It's just a lot slower getting it. This is just playable. What am I doing even not taking that away? They're about to do their projects, so we probably just need to play Waza here. We don't need to play the brown bear just yet. Can probably get rid of victory column as well. I mean, it's nice just having sponsors to play. But yeah, we don't need it. So endgame, climbing park, I thought so. Makes cable car a little bit better. Oh, they have a Malayan taper as well. I could see us just playing the chameleon to snap up cable car. Kind of abandoning our 8-rep worker plan. Don't feel like we're playing great at the moment, but also don't feel like we're that far behind. Main thing is just projects. So cards into like break 3, they probably break before us. I guess they take 2-size reward. Could take 5 money, probably less likely to take snapping. Oh goodness. Well, it seems like they're hitting 4 Preds and 5 Herbies. Don't think we have much resistance to stop them getting that. Oh, they have Taco, so they're probably not interested in breaking. That's fine. We just do cards and play cable car then. They get a raccoon, they hunt a hawkfish. I mean, slow worm's not the worst. Gonna play Taco and something else? School tours? What are we getting rid of here? Probably just the Bard Owl Hut. I mean, it doesn't match any of the 3 base cons. I think start of next round we just play the Brown Bear and Slow Worm. Just grab Species University. Okay, we could grab like Predator University and do 2 Preds. That sounds okay. I was gonna say get Partner Zoo could be an option. But this doesn't feel too bad. Partner Zoo would be for Africa. Still quite a bit of money away from playing the elephant. Please grab 2 sides here. 2 Predators should be nice. Oh, we could also just do the management plan. I don't think we ever beat them to 4 Predators, though. They have a Raccoon. And not sure what else. Probably not the Hawkfish. They had a lot of other cards. Oh, I guess they did keep the Hawkfish. So Hawkfish, Raccoon. Gets them to 3 Preds. 1 other card. And some good aquarium value here at least. Probably a little bit tempted to upgrade build for a reptile house. Get 2 sizes back. Design-wise, I think it makes sense. I think thematically wise, it doesn't really make sense. Like, if anything, you'd expect a lion to have 2 predator tags. But I do like that there are animals that do have the double tags. Cheetah is just a weird pick for the predator that has it. I think predator unit is the plan. Oh, I feel Sea Animals is a project. Far out. I'm kind of forced into predators here though, so we don't have anything else, but maybe we just snap up the triggerfish. Are they really going for all 3 species projects though? That's so greedy. Triggerfish. I feel like I already have enough else that I want to do, but I really don't want to let them have that. Actually playable. I was thinking about it. There are definitely the double continent tags. It's a bit funny if it's the only one with the double species tag. But I guess it is. Ugh, what do we want? How easy is it for them to get the triggerfish? They just do a project, they do 2 Preds and snap it up maybe? Pretty easy. I feel like we should just block them on 2 Predators. We have the Predator management plan to do later. But I actually see it's upgrading build here. It's so risky not having cards upgraded though. Because we're about to... I mean, we're pretty close. And not convinced we have time for partner zoos either. The other problem is we can't afford to build a reptile house this move. Maybe it is just safer to go cards at the moment. We just do cards and look to break, maybe. Yeah, I thought there were some others. Saltwater Croc is definitely one. Oh, far out. They got double science. I think we just look to break. Maybe, hopefully we find a sponsor to play with it. Okay, we do actually a really handy one. That's actually super good. Break 5. Yeah, break especially after they play the raccoon. Didn't know about that, of course. Okay, they just have 4 preds. Having said that, I mean, we have a point lead at the moment. They're about to do a better project. But we have a... I mean, their endgame, their sponsors for endgames are just better. Definitely break. Get out of here, rabbit. We can get build out of the way. Not convinced it's a good idea to. We probably want to build a 5 size, but we can start by doing our project. We could start by grabbing like Africa Partner Zoo. We don't have enough money to play the elephant. We do want to do our project. Yeah, we can probably just get this out of the way. Do 2 preds and then maybe play... I mean, Lynx is playable, but like, why would we? Clever Animals. Potential. I think we just take a cheap water tag here. Do either of us care about birds? No. I mean, I would snap that. They have project to do. They're going to snap it away. But my thinking was we just get 2 size reward, just play like Shoebill, Pond Total, whatever. They do take snapping, and the only good card on display is the Europe release. Potentially also we take 2 size reward, maybe we just build a small aquarium to play Triggerfish and a second animal. They snap the penguin pool. Feels a bit odd. Wolf? Dear God, why? Why the hell does this keep happening? They snap a Europe release and now I have to somehow deny this freaking wolf. How the hell am I going to do that? Have to cause the break before them? Do we want 1 reputation or a hunt? I feel like we don't need more animals. And yeah, we especially don't need more cards with 3 here. Okay, actually really good draw. Small aquarium over the rep maybe. Played Triggerfish Shoebill. Just so far away from breaking. Penguin pool. They still have all these spots next to the tower as well. I mean, small aquariums is good for us to build up. It gives us the water tag. God, I honestly feel like I have to just snap away this wolf, though. They just clevered back sponsors. This feels like a forced move. It's also just really good animal for them anyway. Maybe now we can build a small aquarium and then take Africa Partner Zoo. Give us a discount on these two at least. And also clever back something out of the way. Still don't hate our position. The problem is just, yeah, 0 projects coming up. Meerkat Den's really good here, though. Our next project coming up is herbivore breeding program with a bush elephant. Still got to build a 5 size for it somehow. Oh, okay, I misread that. Hawkfish is fine, it's what we expected. Fox. Good time to clever build out of the way. They can't break just yet. They're still 3 actions away from breaking, which is kind of the amount that we want. If only we had another project to do. We also have a good constriction timing. Wait, surely they don't have a project. Are they just gonna... We get a double constrict. Okay, this is perfect. So we have to do this first. They snap the guinea fowl puffer. Also interesting. They would spend their worker, right? So I would really like the discount. We want to constrict a source anyway. Discount seems way too important to give up. Kind of actually want to get cards out of the way here because we do want to build soon. I mean, I could definitely see them break. I guess then we constrict their Assos next round, which is maybe even better. We have a lot of junk cards we'd probably get rid of anyway. Also means we can clever sponsors out of the way. Yeah, actually, constricting their Assos seems much better. They probably do want to do 2 herbivores. We can definitely get rid of 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Probably playing these 2. Probably do want to keep the meerkat den. Maybe Pond Turtle's just better to play than Shoebill. We only need 1 clever anyway. And that also feels insane. Alright, it's a pretty good Pond Turtle though. It gives us our 6 water tag. Meerkat Den's also pretty nice for our rock tag for Climbing Park. Rock Monitor would be pretty nice to snap up here. So would Frilled Lizard, I guess. Large animals would be even better. Please. Rocks. Just take the damn rocks while they're here. Reptile House looking pretty good though. We got to think about placement a lot though. Reptile House can fit neatly up here. 5 size still fits down here. Meerkat Den. Doesn't really fit. Don't need a clever. Don't really see how we're getting it. Well, I guess if we're upgrading build, we could get it. And we're starting off with a constriction every time. Maybe we just play the Frilled Lizard. Draw randomly, praying to hit a project. Taper could be playable. Guess they're probably going to do 2 Herbies anyway. Yeah, I think we're still upgrading build here. I don't see why not. I just don't think we're getting 2 reptiles, so let's just save that. Let's play Mr. Pond Turtle. I think a reptile house gives us so much value. I actually believe we can probably just break and play Meerkat Den. Don't have a lot of cards we want to get rid of though. Yeah, maybe just America's Partner Zoo here, then we can do our breeding program. I also thought they would for sure block us on 2 Herbies. Asia. They also have no empty enclosures, so I kind of like our position. But we're getting back all these 2-size enclosures around the tower. That's incredible. That has to be more value than donating a couple of times. So break 5, play Meerkat Den. No, we just play it manually. We don't have anything we want to discard. Asia for Panda? I don't think so. I mean, not public knowledge at least. That's it is for the guinea fowl puffer. We know they have that. So we're about to get venomed. That's painful. Still fine. We should have enough money to do everything. I mean, we just want to really play Rock Monitor and Taper. Maybe we can do cards first so we get triple sunbathing. Another round without Venom also helps us. I mean, maybe. I feel like they don't have that many cards. Yeah, that we knew about. But I also feel like they're going pretty hard for sea animals. Just don't remember if they have any others. Definitely a painful Venom. See an enemy gets them to 3. They're out of money, so now they want to cause the break pretty badly. I think we're just going to run over the top of them. Depends on if we have time to play the elephant or not. We need to take 2 more build actions for this game. But I feel like they probably can't rush the end of the game that quickly. And we're about to get a lot of points from the observation tower plus all the rock icons, like a lot of points. I'm going to take away this Frilled Lizard. All 3 animals? No, I feel like this is pretty easy. I mean, we get all these 2-size enclosures back. Like, all of them. Which is the main reason that we're interested in upgrading build in the first place. Yeah, so we probably can't afford to do cards. Guess we can afford to spend an X. But we want to play Taper plus... We want to play Rock Monitor plus Taper, so we need to at least sell 1 card. If we do cards, they just break. Yeah, if we didn't get back these enclosures, there's no way in hell I'd be upgrading build for this. Then we also have to consider... We're definitely playing the Taper in one of these. We probably just play a 2-size reptile in there as well. I guess it's more important to get the points from this. We could also just find Diversity Researcher. Yeah, good timing to dig away the Tarsier. We don't want to let them Hello. Probably deny you as well. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh yeah, get out of the way, cards. So we're kind of forced to take 5 or 12 money here. Yeah. And especially with Climbing Park as an endgame, this has really saved us, this cable car. They take marketing. They do block us on 2 Herbies, that's fine. Sponsorship lines, well, that's pretty clutch. So they have good points coming in if they have a 4th and 5th sea animal. We still don't have much money for this elephant. Yeah, I would love diversity right now. We don't need to ignore conditions. Just take the extra money. But we are on 75, so playing the elephant and frill lizard is pretty close to ending. But we just have to build at the moment first to get it done. So probably build next action. Build our 5 size. Filling map should also be a consideration, maybe. Not breaking. Feel like 5 sides into 2 rep could be a pretty good move. 2 rep to get the Cobra away. But we also don't have anything else for our worker to do, so 2 rep is just some free points as well. 2 rep into break 7 maybe, just aim to end it 1 move after the break. 4 size. So yeah, probably not Panda. How are their endgames looking? 1, 2, 3. Maybe tech. Probably not tech. I doubt they have time for it. Oh, we're only just hitting 10 CP. Yeah, the plan might be double animal into just fill map to finish. I don't think elephant filled as it gets us there, although it's pretty close. Plus 9, 86, 96, 98, 99. 99. Should save our X tokens because we have export on Africa. Oh, we also get foreign from this. We also get cable car. Okay, our end games are pretty good. Plus nearly a maxed out. Oh, it is going to be a maxed out cable car. Feeling pretty good then. We do have enough with the money here for both. Can also save another X token by clever. Oh, we don't even need to build more than 4. And just safest to deny the sea animal tag. Can't fit. Too big. Too big. Our end games have to be too good. And we have 4 from expert on Africa. Foreign. Aquarium. Cable car. Maxed out climbing park. Just too much appeal from these sponsors. They can't even play the Anaconda. They don't have cars upgraded, so they're missing out on some bonus points for the rep. Do they have a sponsor to play during the break? They did. go for this double science for no particular reason. Oh, really lucky that didn't show up. We'll see. I mean, I assume they have a force animal tag. We also have the elephant, and then we can even get adapt with it if we hit a bad endgame. Oh, no. One money short to fill map? No. That's embarrassing if that's true. Plus 9. No. Yeah, we're a bit more than that short. Architectural. Oh, that's kind of cruel. Oh, specialized species. I feel like filling map is not an option. I think we're just building single pavilion because we don't have a project to do. Probably 2-rep is the better move then. It's definitely not worth breaking and... We're about to get constricted anyway, so just doesn't really matter. I think we're just 2-repping it. I don't think it particularly matters either way. Like, we're about to get Anaconda plus whatever this 4 size is. Why on earth would you take the Manta Ray? They did hit it. I don't think they have the X tokens to do this project, though. In fact, I know they don't have the X tokens to do that project. And if there's any example of why we snapped up Aquarium over Communicator, this was the game. This and Cable Car completely saved our game. Without this extra appeal, we have no projects and no way of crossing. But with these giving 12 appeal each, that's like a quarter of our score. And now we can cross a lot faster because of it. Also, Meerkat Den doing a little bit of work. But otherwise, we'd just be stranded here with like no projects to do. And no animals to play because we're out of money. $30 points, yeah, plus the end games, yeah. Well, I mean, they could have been worth more, but... Yeah, no, yeah, delaying would be terrible for us, just end the game with 2-rep. Do we want to take the risk to hit favorite zoo? No. I'll take a point while it's there. So I think the game could have gone really badly if I didn't get the brown bear. That really saved us. It gave us just an early project to do, our only project early. Also allowed us to do the predator management plan, which is our second only project. And then obviously the sponsors that we talked about. Yeah, also keeping Wild as a large animal program allowed us to play the brown bear, so I was pretty close to not just keeping that or throwing that away. Snapping away the wolf? Yeah, maybe. it felt like anyway they were trying to go in every single direction. They did hit force the animals, but I mean, Preds was the obvious one to go for with their cheetah start. But then they went herbivore uni to hit 2, which was fine, but then also going for force animals felt like not great for them. Yeah, they don't really have a good last move. I mean, their last move is just Tech Institute endgame because we ended before they could do their Sea Animal project. Snapping Wolf was probably a forced move. It meant they could break before we played animals, but yeah, it ended up working out for us. So at least I'm happy to end the stream on that one. Oh, and we get into top 10 with it. That's nice. I feel like probably had the worst cards early game, but snapping sponsors showed why it's just incredibly good. And then I feel like with the worst cards, we played better. Brown Bear, and particularly going for the Reptile House also helped us cross. Because without the extra 6 appeal from these enclosures, we're just stuck on like 93, and then we don't have any good way to cross. So every bit of appeal mattered there. Nice. Actually, not that far away at the moment. BGW still on top. I saw Cow was up there earlier, but must have lost one. Yeah, very GG's. Pretty happy with every game today apart from, I mean, 4 sales, whatever. TFM was miserable. World was, it was a good game. It was a frustrating one, but it was well played from our opponent. And yeah, the others were pretty standard wins. But overall, I'd say successful day, so can't complain. Not like last week where we won everything, but can't win everything every week. So thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, next planned stream is Wednesday for Ark Nova Wednesday, so 5 more arena games then. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you guys later. Good night.